So this what I don't understand. How does a non-Pacoima guy knows what a guy from Pacoima does in
I
Pacoima?
think about with whack, they don't like me because when I say something, it be real, and I'm going to show you the proof of it. I'm never going to let nothing come out my mouth that I don't have the proof. So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
You say Black lied on you. So I'm speaking in general. If a nigga lie on you, you got all right to lie on them. You know what I'm saying? That's just what go with anybody. But Wack never lied on you.
Looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
I gotta carry this with me wherever I go. Wherever I go, I gotta keep this with me.
Yeah, neighborhood that bustin'. Giving a shout out right now to SPR in the streets, man. Spot alone, y'all already know what it is. Sauce and air. It's neighborhood net hustling. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Damn, what's going on with ODM Slim? Rich Trapper and them. Seem like they got a back and forth that's going on. Now, I know for a fact with ODM Slim, you can't put this beyond the possibility of being a setup. I can remember a time when Brick Baby was really trolling, going at me, and he mentioned ODM Slim name one day. ODM Slim was in the black box. I'm like, oh, cuz, he on YouTube, cuz? We was finna go live. I'm like, we finna get on, cuz. And he was like, hold up. He wouldn't show me his phone. Neighbor CRIP, say I'm lying. Sam's. He was like, show me a text thread between him and Brick Baby. It was a fake beef. I was like, So I'm not saying that Rich Trapper is engaging in that, but I know fuck with ODM Slim, there is the potential and the possibility. That's why when he came on, the last time we ever spoke or did any content, regardless of anything, last time we communicated, it was live on the Black Box. And that nigga came on there questioning me about running fake plays. I was like, huh? Are you slow-tarded? Don't you remember what you showed me in your phone? I don't fuck around. Oh, mama, we keeps it to Google. And this goofy had a title talking about SPI summon for a DP. Imagine the fuck out of that. But he know better. He done been through the section with me. But anyway, then even in that video, there was a fake account that had a group of people, only goofies, Asmo, Nina Boy, and apparently ODM Slim, confused as if that was me in their talk. I don't do none of that. I wasn't even me. But these are the reasons why I would even react to some bullshit like this. Because all the while he was even putting my name in them type of titles, I never spoke on some of the things the 5-7 say. Oh, my mama. But I been knew that he was a hater for years. Shout out Lupe. Gotti, neighbor, bro. Oh, my mama. But off the bat, with no further ado, let's see what Rich Trapper says ODM Slim has been up to.
This motherfucker down real quick. Nah, this motherfucker going. What's the deal? What happened with the setup, Slim? I'm finna get in a whole new. I'm in a whole different spot. I'm in a whole different area. I'm in a whole different part of the city, bro. I'm in a whole different another part of the city. Like that shit 2.5 hours away, and I don't know about you can't keep going doing that. I ain't got it to be doing that.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Sharper type of TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. Second, Azito, you're not finna get nobody's Collegito, big dog. Tap in with the tap in, make sure, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in. And hit us with a like, with a comment, with a good subscribe, everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Notification bell here, all tap in for the latest and the greatest what we got going on. And what you listening to is a now homeless ODM Slim. What happened to, on the 19th, on Andre, I'm gonna be whooping out Rich Trapper. What happened to, I'm getting all this chili over here. Now look at you, homeless. Oh, I can't keep doing that over there, man. I can't keep doing that one and blah, blah, blah. Nigga, they put you out. ODM Slim got put out. Talking about, oh, I can't do that. I can't keep doing that over there. I ain't even at that spot no more. I can't keep moving around.
Anybody know how these guys got off track to this degree? I'm clueless. but I'm curious. And I'm suspicious that it has something to do with a female. Please tell me that these dudes who once was like bosom buddies, colleagues, allies, is not having no type of confusion, disagreement that has anything whatsoever to do with a female. It better not. Oh my mama. But I don't give a fuck if it is. I'm just saying.
Like that. Sound like a nigga that got put out? Man, what happened to on CRIP, right? On neighborhood CRIP, on the dead homies? Where are the neighborhood CRIPs and the dead homies? Where's Andre? Cause ain't everything on Andre? On Andre. Remember when I told y'all he couldn't afford? Go ahead. Remember when I told y'all he couldn't afford to fly out to LA? And I'ma fly out to LA and I'ma whoop Rich Trapper, blah blah blah. It's gonna be me. It's gonna be Flacco, the viral way. We gonna be all on Community, and we gonna blah 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 blah. Nigga, you are homeless, bro. You are a 40-year-old man. You're a 40-year-old Crip. Excuse me. You're a 40-year-old Crip. And all you got to show for it is your dead homies on your hood and Andre. Let that man rest. Let that man rest. Stop putting stuff on Andre.
Now, I know, well, I knew at one point, my last times being familiar with him, ODM Slim was a single father. Shout out 7, baby girl. She's special, precious. And I believe he had other children he may have been responsible for being the caregiver for his own children. I'm not sure, but I know he was at least a single father for at least a short period of time.
Let that man rest, bro. Let Andre rest. We don't want to hear nothing else about Andre, bro. We don't want to hear nothing else on Andre. We don't. And I ain't here to make fun of nobody being in a situation. God bless you, bro. I hope that you figure out your situation. I really do. I hope you get some government assistance. You feel me? Hey, little cheat code, bro. If your EBT in California, it still work out of state as long as it got the Quest logo.
And that EBT wasn't cracking this month was boo-boo. Everybody I know that was looking forward to eating better today and got to eat better today, EBT was right on time. Oh, mama.
Come from poverty. I know what it's like. You feel me? So you catch you at ATM, or excuse me, a grocery store in Washington. Oh yeah, they'll still take your California EBT, bro. California got their food stamps. Go ahead and get you that, and then go ahead and get your cash.
ODM Slim in Washington? The Washington that Gonzo was in, or the other Washington? Damn. He get around. Why you go to Washington, girl? Do he still be hood vlogging, or has he started back? Got a whole new area up there to go to all them hoods and hood vlog.
You can go to the customer service, and then they'll give you your cachet. You feel me? You can do cash back. So go ahead and do that. I ain't no hater. You feel me? I know what it's like to come from poverty, so I'm not going to talk about nobody for being in an impoverished situation. What I will talk about is on Andre. You was talking all this high power, rich trapper. Have y'all not noticed that everybody, Flacco living with his people, you feel me? Viral way can get put out.
Flacco live with some peoples? I don't know if that's true or not. I can't confirm or deny, but I do know this. When I look at the numbers that Flacco generates, if he lives with anyone, it's by choice, convenience, accommodation. Oh, my mama. Flacco does not, income-wise, need to rely upon anyone for residential space. He has no children. Flacco go get the flyest studio luxury apartment and don't have to worry about nobody. So if he is cohabitating with someone, I don't believe it's through necessity or need. However, I can appreciate on my mama not being able to be put out. Man, it's been years. The 2 times I was put out, I was not even really a resident. I just had a key, and she was like, you can come whenever you want. So I got used to that. Left some clothes over. Even though every time I would speak to said individual on the phone and she asked me where I'm at, had I been at my mother's house, I would always say I'm at home. However, if I happen to be at her spot and somebody else called me and I'm on the phone, I'm right there in front of her, they ask me, hey, where you at? I'm like, I'm at the house, I'm at home. So you can see how the mixed message came. But even in those scenarios where I had somewhere definitely to go, multiple occasions, motherfucker try to put me out they but that's been long. I don't even think it was 2000. I think that was in the 90s. Man, put me out. What? Imagine that. Niggas better grow up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You gotta get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your time gotta get high. You got to get up, get out, and get something. How will you know if you never even try? You got to get up, get out, and get something. Because you and I got to do for you and for them damn babies. Busting all them nuts, making all them babies, and then you don't want to get to grinding.
Viral way can get put out. They can get put out their house. You feel me? Mr. Viral can get put out.
How do he know all this? How do Trap know all these niggas' personal private business? That's crazy.
He in a complicated living situation. You feel me? ODM Slim got put out. Now he on Instagram. Now he on YouTube going live every 6 days because he got to figure out Wi-Fi. But that's what happened when you can't borrow no more money from your homies to pay your Wi-Fi. Shit like that. And it's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy. Let this be a lesson, kids.
I don't know if it's true if anyone had to borrow money from their homie to pay Wi-Fi, but I am here to assert, state, and present that if you are a grown man and you have to borrow money to pay Wi-Fi, you need to go without Wi-Fi until you can personally pay it. Priorities, partner, for anybody. Anybody.
Let this be a lesson. If all you got is the streets, you ain't got nothing. If all you got is the streets, you ain't got nothing. Where's your woman at, bro? Where's your woman at? Where's the woman? Where's Drea the Virgo? Where's Drea the Virgo? Drea the Virgo, ODM Slim is homeless. He needs your help. Why you not?
Had a feeling her name was gonna come up. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I wasn't gonna bring it up. But when I was speaking to female, I was suspicious and suspecting that her name was somewhere in the cracks and the crevices in the neck of the woods of these two men's disagreement. I don't know if it's really just something randomly brought up, but when I was saying female, that's who I was thinking about. Shout out to Drea the Virgo. She sure know how to get it stirred up, whether it's intentional or not. Well, her milkshake seemed to bring all the boys to the yard.
Helping him. You his manager. Where's Gayland Neen? Gayland Neen. Where's Neiman? Where's Neiman Toad?
Now I know Trapper is not throwing gay. Not the grinder guy. You gotta know how to pick your poison and stick to what you... Man, come on, bro. You wrapped your pussy around T-Rail neck. You be over there face to face, poop, powder puff talking with this Jean Paul. You are the star of Grinder Gate. You might want to keep the gay slurs out of it, bro. I seen you cross your legs like my principal, 60-year-old white woman. You remember when you came to Facts Over Feelings, you crossed them real quick, uncrossed them real quick. Bro, you should have left the gay out of it. Oh, my mama. You wrapped your legs around T-Rail neck like they was spaghetti. The motherfuckers was like... That nigga limber like olive oil. Kind of like the male olive oil.
Where is the nematode?
The motherfucker asked you if you D-Nug C-Nick, you said, no, I eat it. You should leave the gay shit out of it.
Where are the nematodes? Where are the nematodes? Neem, can he stay with you? Oh, no, because you almost got put up by your little chick, too, and you was sleeping on somebody's couch. Never mind. I shouldn't be putting people business on the streets. That's my bad.
How do you even know all this, man? Who wants to even know this much personal information about another man? How do you figure this out? Where do you even get the time to be interested enough to learn all this?
That's my bad. I wasn't supposed to talk about that. I wasn't supposed to talk about the one nigga that got put out, and now he can't help the other nigga that got put out. Right. Right. Now, we all having a hard time financially. You feel me? Some of us having a harder time than others, but boy, do you niggas make my problem seem like non-factors. Because my issue is, where do I want to live?
What's the beef? Y'all was all cool. Is it, Drea? Is this somehow an extension of the, I guess it's been going on for a while, but I'm kind of like green to the sector these days. I don't know what's going on. I don't pay much attention, barely peep, to be honest, to keep it a Google. On my mama. Someone sent me this video. Shout out to you. Matter of fact, if you need things done in this space, my girl Nay, she do everything. Yeah, so hit up Nay Do Everything at naydo@gmail.com and get it done. But yeah, this was sent to me by someone on my squad, and I reacted to it just because, like I told y'all, this nigga ODM Slim, yes, I did say ODM Slim, been on some hoe shit. But I been knew it. I'd say chestnut checkers, I mean it, for years. While being friendly to him, inviting him to share my spaces, breaking bread with him. I been knew he was a hater up under. I love to have that one up on a nigga, smiling his face, playing naive, like, yeah, you my nigga. Knowing I know you ain't shit in regards to me. Shout out Lupe Gotti. Neighborhood, bro. Been years.
Me and wifey sit around, we look around, we blah, blah, blah. We just trying to figure out where we want to live. Where we are is cool.
Throwing out gay allegations and then just trying to mention wifey. You ain't got to prove nobody you hetero, bro. We all living in 2025. We all see a vast variety of different personalities and characters, male and female. The things that you have got caught up in, the way you carry yourself and everything, there's nothing you can do or say. Everyone is going to mentally place you in some certain category, and you have no more control over it. You can go and grow a long ass beard, get your muscles big, you can deepen your voice, and everybody already has you summed up one way or the other based on Gate. A lot of the things you say on a regular basis come across as sassy, for lack of a better word. I'm not sure if you realize, I think your lisp kind of goes against you in this because but the Gate and eating Sweet Night, that's like the one, though. That's the one you'll never, ever be able to outlive. Plus, you went on back on Fed and wrapped your bushy around T-Rail neck. That was disgusting.
But where can we do Wooty Bam is what you call it for the
Wooty Bam, saying that like that sounds Skittle rainbowish, homie. Somebody need to pull your coattail and tell you.
Wooty Bam, you feel me? Meanwhile, you niggas is trying to figure out where can
we a two-step like Sierra? Gay. For that to be a part of your regular, I don't know if you still be saying that, but that two-step like Sierra shit, gay. Yeah, gay as motherfucker.
I live. Where do you want to live versus where can I live? Two totally different living situations. So here we have ODM Slim with his big old chip tooth. Goodness gracious. But let's see how this continues to go. Let's play it out a little bit more.
I gotta. Nigga live on 8 a month. Nigga, I paid $1,900 for this right here alone. I paid $19 for this alone. So what you talking about? So now what? All right, what you want to say? You want to go check for check? I bet, nigga. You got nothing going on with yourself, sir. You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
At one point, I was really admiring and respecting ODM grind, because Cuz had a 9 to 5 and he was going hard in the social media space. Even though, to keep it a Google, he initially was just CRIP Mac partner, person, peoples. That's how he was introduced to him. Then, even with his speech impediment, he had the courage to try to launch himself as a personality. And me, anybody that's challenged and struggled, disabled, y'all can see I have a history. I try to support that. So I was really behind him. Then I knew early on that he was hating on me. I wasn't tripping. He didn't know I knew. But, he was working hard, 9 to 5, social media. Then he quit the job. I was like, thank God for my job. I don't know what these niggas be on my mama.
going on with yourself. I bet.
And this is where this kind of situation gets sadder and sadder, bro. Like, if you pay attention to the wood grain is associated with poverty. Period, point blank.
Got that wood grain behind me on that wall. No poverty at all. Thank the Lord for all my blessings. I'm not bragging or boasting. I'm just being honest and open. Oh, my mama.
Wood grain is associated with poverty. Think about let's take it back, black people. Let's take it back. If you in the hood, you got funny color carpet and you got wood grain in your house. You feel me? You got the wood grain. Like, right here, you see that?
This is not my house. I guess wood may be more appropriate for studio, office, business, aesthetics versus home. But then, I don't know. There's some homes with wood decor that is quite, on that level, elite, for lack of better words.
Wood grain right there. Come on, Six. You see that wood grain right there all on the wall? Yeah.
Damn, cuz dog named 6. Oh, ODM Slim daughter named 7. Rich Grinder, he claimed 60s, and Hodium from the 7. I always find connections and correlations.
That's the old situation. That's the old poverty house. And then if you want to see your point right here, little simple things like the picture right there on the wall, yeah, that lets us know that you, again, are squatting somewhere in a.
Now, this is another way this nigga Rich Grinder should leave certain shit alone. If you can go into all this different pause and point out shit in the back, there's no way you could deny in that Grinder gate you got cracked. You didn't want to see none of all the way people was pausing and pointing out back then. That shit seemed stupid because the logic we had, it all was like, oh yeah, that don't look right. And you, only person couldn't see it. Now you want to pause and point out. Man, you should have never played yourself like this. Shout out P's and Q's on my E's and C's.
Residence where you are about to get put out, or you in an old Airbnb. And if you in an old Airbnb and it's 19, that means that you pay for the lowest Airbnb possible. So you want to hear chilly talk with the people who are supporting you as you just got put out. Probably not the best thing for you to be doing, big dog. You probably don't want to be disrespectful or anything like that to anybody who is looking out for you in a position to help you in.
No, he'd do that. Because all I've ever done was help him, from clothe him to pop him off, get him right when he wasn't in the right mood, whatever it took, verbally inspiring him, inviting him into my spaces, what else? Transportations, introducing him to people that was helping him out as well. Shout out Cliche 93 TV. I've done nothing but help cuz. And he wasn't shit to me. Yeah, I don't get it. Kept it cripping with cuz. Gave him rides. Everything I've ever done to him has been of assistive. Like, I never taken or been disrespectful. Never did him wrong, unfair. They just make different. I swear to God on my mama.
Because you are, my friend, rolling up a little bitty, any teeny, weeny, tiny, witty little blunt about to share that with another grown man. So there's that.
Bet. Huh? You said you was gonna work or you want to. I was ready.
And how sad is that, man? The only reason that man's even allowed to smoke right now is because his homie was like, hey, bro, I'm gonna let you smoke, but you gotta roll it. Like, bro, you're a 38-year-old, damn near 40-year-old, high-ranking, super banged-out 57th Street Crip on Andre. Right? On Andre, right? On the dead homies, isn't it? Come on, Six. Isn't it on the dead?
On the Siete, though. I heard they want to holler at him on the Siete. They've been wanting to holler at him for a while. That's what I heard. I could be wrong. I ain't gonna do no title and no video talking about the 5'7" summoning for a DP. But guess what? Dre 5 from 59th Street, cuz want that squabble. Neighborhood Crip. So if you catching flights coming back to LA and you missed the keyway like you say, Dre 5 been waiting on that squabble I saved you from for years. Been saving cuz. I say cuz from Dre 5 and Spody Face. That's on East Side EC. Say I'm lying, cuz. Put that on neighborhood. I didn't save you from Spody Face at the black box when he was ready to go in your shit. I didn't jump up and act like the Uncle Goofy OG big homie, like, no, no, no. I squashed that when cuz calmly called you out, cuz. Dead homie. Say I'm lying. And then the Dre 5 been on your bumper. And it was started on some real gangster shit in your set. And it was, you know, the BM and all that type of shit. So I tried to make us learn just to let that shit go because Ben wanting to, with you, Mr. Squabble Up, ironing your forearm. Can't nobody, man, trying to tell me how deadly you is because this made out of metal. Or Dre 5 want to see that metal. Neighborhood crib, where you at?
Homies? Isn't it on the dead homies? Isn't it on gang? Smoking a blunt with another nigga? See, I can see like, I got some tree. Hey bro, go ahead and roll up. Shout out to my nigga Ant-Man, I owe you an eighth. We just give.
Man, post-COVID, you still passing blunts back and forth with a grown motherfucker. You a nasty, ignorant, illiterate, dumb, slow muff. As much weed is, as cheap as it is, and much weed is to go around. You know how rare it is to pass a cigarette back and forth? What? Man, we was already, the marijuana culture is crazy to be just taking anything from your mouth or out somebody else's mouth and putting it in your mouth. That's bunk, boo-boo, period. Oh, mama. And if you're doing it post-COVID as a grown man, you just a varmint.
Them away. But you know what? That's the same eighth you was begging me for money for. So it does make sense that ODM Slim's not able to post frequently because he doesn't have Wi-Fi, because he can't call me to ask me to help pay his Wi-Fi anymore. And he has to roll up a blunt to be able to smoke a blunt because the man that he's smoking with said, hey, you ain't bringing nothing to the table. You ain't got no tree. You ain't got no nothing. What at least you could do is roll it up. And
Wait a minute. Don't buy apes no more, bro. You know the last time I bought some weed less than a QP, bro? And I'm not bragging. I'm just saying because it's cost cheaper. You buy an eighth or two a day in 2 weeks. Had you bought a QP half a pound or a pound, bro, you finish that amount of weed that's going to last you 3 weeks, a month, 2 months that you could have bought. You finna pay for it 10 times in that short period of time. It's not about balling. It's about basic mathematics. Running into this, man, if you don't knock it off, that's emergencies in between, out of place, or I just want a special taste. I already got some weed. You feel me? Or I got my sack at home. I'm way out here. It's a dispensary right here. We need that type of But to be borrowing money to get an eighth, man, we got to pray for our peoples, bro. An eighth? Yeah, we buy pounds, cuz, just for pleasure, just to keep around, cuz. On my mama.
ODM Slim, like a good boy, you know, he does like to submit to other men. He does like to submit to other men. You remember that he submitted to.
This is not what you should be saying, because a man asked you if you duck sick and you said you eat it. That is as submissive as it get. You tried to get T-Rail to be submissive to you by wrapping your pussy around his neck. But you ended up looking submissive in that situation too. Certain shit you should have went around, Keyway.
Flacco, it didn't take much for him to get on his knees for Flacco. So, yeah, he'll do what he has to do. And we do know that he's a.
He got on his knees for Flacco and you cracked open your pussy for T-Rail. What's the difference or what's worse? Y'all let me know in the comments.
Fiend, you know what I mean? Like, he's itching for that blunt. He's fiending for that blunt, so he needs it. And now he's, you know, month to month in an Airbnb. And hey, at least he has a roof over his head. At least he has a roof over his head, excuse me. So I'm not here to knock him. But all this, I'm.
Words are hard on me.
Getting chilly and Rich Trapper ain't this or Rich Trapper ain't that and all that. Sounded like insufficient funds. You would have thought that the whole like 2 months that you were spending making content about me, you would have got some money. No, it didn't pay.
Wait a minute, this is a 2-month saga that's been consistently, constantly, continuously going on in these YouTube streets. That lets you know how tapped out I am to this whole sector. Damn, I thought this, that's just crazy. I guess goofies will be goofies though.
Huh. $1,900 a month for an Airbnb, huh? Sounds pretty low income. That explains why you had to leave LA though, because you couldn't afford it. Because where the hell are you gonna live in LA? You know what? You could have lived to Lancaster. Why go all the way to Washington State and get put out when you could have just went to Lancaster, Moreno Valley, Riverside? At least that way you could have still continued to be a guest on Back on Fig and Community, and you know, been there, I guess.
Y'all know, like, Rich Trapper, Rich Grinder is like a back on Fig fanatic fan. And he like has like a real passionate man attraction, appreciation, kumbaya, let's all hug and wrap our legs around each other's neck type love for back on Fig on my mama.
For lack of better words, residential junkie. See where this goes though.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, you give me your mama suck dick vibes. You gave me your mama prostitute vibes. You come in here talking to another grown man, you give me your mama the prostitute vibes.
This nigga ODM Slim, Ho No Honey. Sound just like Ho No Honey. Going to a nigga mama. Now, what they got to do with anything you got going on with this dude with his mama? This the dude that was caught on Grindr talking about he don't, he eat it. If you want to talk about somebody that eat it, what his mama got to do with it? Oh, mama. It sound just like Ho No Honey. ODM Slim, Ho No Honey. Ho Cakes.
Prostitute, and you need a daddy vibes. That's what you give me. That's what you give me, brother.
And you know, this is where we'll end this here. So if this man in your chat gives you prostitute vibes, his mother was a prostitute and he's looking for a father, what vibes, to quote ODM Slim, do you give being in another grown man's pocket begging for money? Who's the prostitute? Who's the prostitute? If that's the case, you're in another grown man's pocket begging for money, for Wi-Fi, for weed, for coffee. You're homeless now. You got put out of another grown man. So you were in LA begging a grown man for money. And then you moved to Washington. You're begging for a place to stay, and then they put you out. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
What's crazy is cuz told me Drea the Virgo was finna move where she was at in Philadelphia. From Philadelphia to come live with him. It was either the Marina or Vegas. I can't forget. That's what he told me. Neighborhood CRIP, see that thing. Say I'm lying, cuz. I don't know why he seemed upset or irritated about me keeping it facts over feelings. The first place I ever invited him to was facts over feelings. The fact is, fuck how he feel. He told me Drea the Virgo was moving out of here to be his woman. Am I lying, cuz? Put that on Sam. Not Fi Sam, but Sam, your baby, I'm lying. You didn't tell me that. What happened? I'm just curious. Make these niggas furious. Oh, wow.
Nigga, your cousin got a baby by your first cousin got a baby by my first cousin.
Come on, so what, Mr. Grinder? Same shit you was saying about 600. What do that got to do with anything? Okay, everybody feet-knucking everybody in the city, so what?
Shout out to the kids. I just seen them kids. You know who I'm talking about. And they told me you been a bum. And then they say, yeah, that's the same nigga that was Wooty Bam. Oh, that's him? Yes, nigga, that's the same nigga.
Wooty Bam sound like bussy talk. And you in the ATL, bro, you got to get it together.
Nigga all them years ago who was stealing from the people. Yeah. ODM Slim was the same one stealing from his family. That's why they don't with you, because
Lil Gossett do got that look, cuz dude, he might not be none of that, but cuz dude got that smokery, scandalous, keep your eye on him look. Now, he could have the personality and the character to defy all that, but he do got that look. You can't lie. Oh, wow.
you already got caught stealing from your family. Don't lie and say you didn't. Because you know which one of your cousins got a baby by my first cousin. You feel me? Love to the gloves. You feel me? Shout out to the gloves. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But with that all being
Avenue Angel? Is that who it is? From 40s? I'm just saying. You think you being so... I could be wrong, but that would be my guess from me knowing how you present everything. Grinder guy.
they said, you been a bum. Nigga, you the nigga that's stealing from aunties and cousins, and don't nobody want you to come to the house because you gonna steal and you be dirty and all that kind of stuff and blah, blah. You're
That could be a lie, but he do got the look.
that cousin. You're literally that cousin. And now you're on the internet talking about somebody, oh, you didn't have a dad and blah, blah, blah. But you're on the internet begging grown men for money. Interesting. You're on the internet begging other grown men for money, submitting to other
We beg for money on the internet. What grown man? I missed that. Y'all let me know in the comments.
grown men, because anytime you beg another grown man for weed money, now I can see if you needed something like, hey man, my dude, I'm in jail, come bail me out, I got you when I get out. That makes sense. That makes sense. But begging for money for coffee, for tree, nah, that's an act of submission, big dog. So we gonna get up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal is red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Hashtag pray for ODM Slim, man. Y'all, hey, y'all, all y'all who love to watch ODM Slim content and talk trash about me and all that kind of stuff, get a man a super chat. Get a man a super chat. Why y'all not sending no super thanks over there? Drea the Virgo, pathetic fatso.
Cuz feelings is hurt over Drea the Virgo, because you know he used to be on her bumper trying to suck her, pull 90, kiss her ass. He was paying her. He was like sending her all kind of sweet, flowery, lovey-dovey texts, telling her, you know you my woman, whether you want to be or not, all that. So that nigga feelings, ODM Slim must have told him the same thing he told me about Drea the Virgo, because all I did was say, Drea the Virgo, shout out Drea the Virgo. You see where you see Nate do logo right there on the screen? Drea the Virgo logo used to be right there on my screen, free of charge, just trying to be teamed down with the squad. The logo that she actually has that all these niggas promote, she got it made because I asked her, does she have a logo? Because I wanted to do what I was doing. And she said, no, but I get one made. She got it made immediately. Quality logo. She's been running with it. But I'm the one that motivated her to generate that logo. It used to be right here, right? So, I forgot what I was finna say. Hey, Drea, she kind of like let me know off top though. Her milkshake bring all the boys in the yard, and for them to all get along, it was gonna be hard. Yeah, Rich grinder guy, the grinder gate guy, Gates with no T, but yeah, that guy. He was on her though, so we know he's not just like when he come to LGB. He's not L. He's B. Cause he was sprung on. And if she wanted to blow up his spot and put him on blast, Drea the Virgo could do so. So she does have class. I gotta give her applause. If Drea the Virgo wanted to expose how thirsty and unprofessional and up her ass with his nose that rich grinder gay guy was at one point, she could show y'all. And I'm just saying that. I believe she could. Shout out Drea the Virgo. You a cold piece of get it done. But if you need it done in this section, who gets it done for me so many times is Nadu. Nadu everything. Hit her up at nadu@gmail.com.
Gayland name, Mr. Crybaby Way. Help your mans out. Help your mans out. He doing bad right now. Why y'all not passing out? Let me see. Drea the Virgo, Gayland name, Viral Flocka. If y'all all put together $100, he'll have a quick little foe. Help your boy out. Help him out. Help out. That's enough to get your trap going, ODM. Unless you don't know how to trap because you a smoker and every time somebody gave you a package, we gonna not talk about that though. But don't worry about it. Red dots to the left, y'all know the rest, man. Pray for ODM Slim. Thank God for having a place to stay tonight. Free Avenue Angels, please, free.
Why he keep calling Kyle a smoker, Kyle? Did these niggas really just fall out over Drea, or what's their real backstory? Cause this shit is crazy. I'm gonna holler at y'all though. Y'all keep it at Google, man. Off the muff back.
Saying, nigga, I can rap, but I'm a fool. And then I end up getting famous. You know what I'm saying? First I went viral, then I became famous.
Is you famous or famous?
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Is you famous or famous?
No, nigga, I'm from Westside 40s.
So is you famous?
Huh?
Is you famous or famous? Because you know,
famous?
C-Mac say famous.
Nigga, what is famous?
Famous. If you 40s, famous.
No, nigga, ain't no famous. Nigga, it's Westside 40s.
Is you famous?
What the fuck is famous?
Instead of Faye, 40.
No, nigga, it's Westside 40s.
Not for.
Oh, no, nigga, we ain't doing no foaming. No, foaming is out, nigga. That sound too much like you, nigga, you dissing the set. That'll get a nigga rush.
Neighbor, don't rush.
No, don't, nigga. I'm saying.
I'm finna take that back.
That's so foaming is so damn like you dissing the set. They get cracking. But nigga, you know, however he do his lingual, the homie C-Mac, shout out to the homie, that's how he do it. But nigga, we just said one way and one way only. Westside 40s. You get what I'm saying? Vernon Avenue.
All right, come on,
Crenshaw
cuz.
Street.
All right, cuz.
No, nigga. No, nigga,
All right.
cause foaming, nigga, and I'm telling you, nigga. Foaming, nigga, no.
I did not just create a new dish for the homies.
No, hell no, nigga. No, you know you ain't gonna do this. Nigga, it's EC4.
I want him to know everybody else saw where I was coming from.
But I just said, nigga, Foamy, I'm a nigga that trip.
I get it.
Foamy is too close to say, no, nigga. It's West Side Foamy.
I can tell you.
We not switching up our shit for nobody.
This is a nigga that been gangbangers in juvenile hall.
Yeah, we not switching our shit up for nobody. It's Vernon Avenue.
Yeah, neighborhood Nip Hustle. Giving a shout out right now to SPR in the streets. My nigga, Spot Low, y'all already know what it is. Sauce and air. It's neighborhood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.